And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Rise of Industry, picking up right where we left off last time. And apologize for the cliffhanger there. I just didn't want to run it too long, and you know, the game is fun, and I'm enjoying it immensely. What I really want to do, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on that. Let me know what you think of doing like an Uber production series with this. I think there's a level editor, and I would love to set up something where we can just mass produce thousands of things. You know, get these cities. It's not really growing anymore, and I'm not sure if it's because it just requires more goods, which is what I'm working on, or if there's a limit on the city size. And if we go over here, we can see we've got another home goods store. And yeah, I'm looking at telephones as the next big thing to push. Because look at that, 250,000 for the telephone. And if we look at the recipe, diodes, steel, and electric wire. Diodes, steel, and glass. So these are really, really intense crafting. Or an intense chain of things that we have to do, but I think it would be fun to get that, because if we look over here, we also have a home goods store on this side, wherever it might be. There it is, home goods. And look at that, 272,000 for telephones, and they want 6 per week. That is, I mean, that's over $1 million a week. That's well over. It's like $1.3 million, $1.4 million per week. We could pull in just supplying telephones. And then you take that diode, steel, and electric wire, you look at radios, pretty much the same, except for the furniture base, which is even easier to make than the steel. So, yeah, radio receivers, 347,000, and they want 6 per week. That is an immense amount of money. Let's see what we have unlocked. We have another gathering unlocked. I think it's time to finally unlock the copper mine, because if we want those electric wires, we are definitely going to need the copper mine to do that. And if we look, farming is maxed out. We have 0 more things that we can actually do in farming, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And let's see, paper mill we got, and we're going to need the home goods factory to get the radiators and diodes, and finally to unlock the telephone and radio receiver. That will be immensely fun to get that unlocked. And yeah, so the other thing we're going to need then is the copper works on the glass smelter. So there are 3 unlocks are needed in industry in order to actually be able to start producing the telephones and the radios. Otherwise, it's just radiators and diodes, and there are a couple places that we can send diodes, but they're just not a huge moneymaker. I think, well, there's some copper construction. Yeah, there it is, diodes. I mean, yeah, it's 86,000 for diodes, but you know, those take steel and glass, both of which we are producing, and I could just redirect these to start making stuff for us. So I could start making diodes instead of like steel barrels. And if you look at the construction good, diodes 86,000, this is 63,000. So yeah, we could be making more money with diodes, with just moving glass and steel. But it would also get rid of the glass, or a lot of the glass, I should say. But we're not really making that much money with glass, so I'm not too worried about that. I think once we start selling diodes in mass, that will make a huge difference. So if we look at this hardware store, do you have diodes? They do not. How about this one over here? No diodes. Shame. Okay, so speaking of this area over here, we are growing this city pretty good. Still prospering, 171,000. Ooh, now it's down to growing. what are our supplies looking like? Ooh, cocoa. I could start sending more cocoa. Where are you, cocoa? You're up here, aren't you? Yeah, cocoa. Destination. Add another truck to you. Sugar. Add another truck to you. I already added the truck. No, maybe not. Let's go look at vegetables. Oh, yeah. Farmer's market, 4 trucks. Fish. 5 trucks. Let's bump that up to 6. Grapes. Bump that up. All right. So now we are pushing a little bit more material into this city, which is good. Trying to keep it on the prospering track. Because I would like to see maybe a diner, someplace to put our food. So getting back to where we left off last time, we are right at the need for, let's see, industry, goods. No, that's food factory is what we were doing. And we want, where is the candied apple? Preservation. Ah, there it is. Preservation. That's what we want. I thought it was food, but it's preservation. And I've already unlocked the candied apples thing. So let's go. Industry. Preservation. Ooh, this is not a cheap building. 400,000 for this little guy. And we're gonna set him up right down here. And we're going to set his production to candied apples. Okay, so 2 apples, 1 sugar, 1 carton. Takes 12.5 days. Well, we are making cartons every 12.5 days, so I can actually make a ton of these. Except for the fact that it needs 2x apples. That is kind of a problem. Because apples take a while to make. So that's 20 days. It's 12. That's almost. Oof. Yeah, that's going to be tough. I'm going to need way more apple orchards in order to satisfy that demand. Way more. But let's at least get it started. Well, let's plan to expand apples a little bit. So we're gonna come out here like this. I'm gonna need a bunch of water siphons and such. This is a nice big flat area in here, and I'm thinking that it'll be good for something. Good for something. Okay, orchard. There's got to be like an ideal layout for all of these. Yeah, just like that. Orchard. Orchard. That's a lot of apples. Okay. Orchard. If I do it here. Oh. 1 square. 1 square. suppose that's about as good as I'm going to be able to get. Okay, now we're going to want another one of these here and here. No, see, I want... There we go, candied apples. That's much better. So 3 candied apples makers. That's a lot of candied apples. It's going to be a lot of water. Oh, so much water I need. Are these full of water yet? No. Why are these taking their sweet, sweet time? As far as water goes, we're going to spend some serious money on these. Come on, click. There you go. Okay, try to sneak this in here. Try to get as much of this shoreline as I can. Okay. Now, ooh, can I build a tunnel? Yay. Oh, it would help to have that connected. There we go. So 2 water siphons. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want... Let's see. This will be 7 and 4. 7 and 4. 7 will get 4 trucks. 4 will get 2 trucks. No. Oh. Quit clicking on that. 3 trucks and 3 trucks. Because this is what, 7.5? Yeah, that should fill that buffer up fast. So that's 7 and 4. So this one will be 5 and 6. Okay. So let's let those run a little bit. They should all be producing. Now, plantation. Let's see, we have 3 destination. Look at that. So, let's name this Sea Apple 1. Sea Apple 2. And Sea Apple 3. Okay, so sugarcane, both of these basically set Sea Apple 1, 2, and 3 like 2 trucks apiece. And then I want to paste that over here. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Now, how is water doing? Water is not stellar. How are these guys doing with water? Still not stellar. What is the holdup here? Is it just taking a little bit more time to get settled in? As far as water goes, we are running out of places to grab it that are close. It'd be funny to Zeppelin it in. That would be kind of amusing, actually. You know, go out somewhere, like way out here, just mass produce water, and then bring it in via Zeppelin. Max these guys out. How are these guys doing? These guys are producing. You're a little low. You're getting there. And you got a little bit, not stellar. Okay, candy apple. Cartons. That's right, cartons. Paper mill 9. Destination. We want factories. I'm going to pause it. Candy apple 1, 2, and 3. Just one truck on each one of those, please. We got quite a bit of cartons already produced. And this is paper mill 9 here. Paper mill 9. So I want to do this, and click, 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 and click, just in case. So the destinations should all be set for all of these. All right, we've gotten the sugar. Now we're getting the. Now we're gonna get the cartons. There we go. Starting to roll in. Now we need the apples. So I'm gonna pause this. Destination. Factories. Candy apple 1, 2, 3. 1 and 1. One truck apiece. Let's do 2 for 2 and 3. And then I'm going to copy and paste that here. And we're going to do 2, 2, and 1. And then over here, should we just do straight up? Because these are going to produce a lot. So 1, 2, 3, maybe 2 trucks apiece. We got quite a bit of storage already over here. So 2 trucks apiece, I think might be good. Okay. Now we should start seeing apples on their way. Oh, look at the trucks. Metric ton of apples coming in. And the candy apple factories have begun. Okay, so the diner wants the candied apples. So you, destination, commercial, diner. And 2 trucks is pretty much all that's needed. So yes, we're gonna process a lot of apples, and I'm thinking I'm probably gonna need to ramp up the water delivery to these, because it's just crazy how much water these things consume. The sugarcane plantations are fine. As soon as these fill up, ooh, this one is actually not doing so good. Plantation 9. Interesting. But yeah, plantation 10 will fill up. And where do you go from there? Plantation 9. Okay, so that's It'll fill these two up, and then the extra water will start getting siphoned off over to here. That's where all these production alerts come from, because I'm trying to balance out my water use, and there's only so many destinations that I can go to. And this guy, yeah, see, these are full of dye right now. I could really, really push forward on this. The only problem is this cotton is actually not getting enough water, believe it or not. And that's a problem, because I have zero ability to send more water to cotton. Plantation 2. You are getting 3. 3 is not enough to keep you sustained. Truck Depot 1. I'm pretty sure you're also sending to Truck Depot 1. Yeah. I might X this one out and increase going to there. How are vegetables doing? I see vegetables not doing so hot. The big issue is moving the water to where it's needed, because this is full. This truck depot is actually full. Oh no, that's the berries. Haha, berries. So this one where the water comes in is actually empty. I might need another water siphon over here. And this, rotation 8. Yeah, now these are all backfilling because this is not getting enough cotton. Cotton is really where we are, and that's because of water. So it's just kind of, you just got to try your best, I guess, trying to fill all these orders. Finally getting a little bit of cotton movement in here. And I might need to revisit that, but I just want to check on candied apples. Are we, ooh. Yes, look at that. 3 candied apples. That's going to be like 400 and something thousand. Yeah, 485,000 for those candied apples. Beautiful. And we have a whole nother shipment going out. We have lots and lots of apples. Lots of sugar and lots of cartons actually being made. So that's good. And this will really ramp up how many points we're generating in industry, because just the sheer number of things, plus farming, which we don't really need points for, to be honest. We must be doing, yeah, logistics. Logistics is going up fast because of how much we're actually pushing out. +4 collection trucks. That might be nice. Bridges and tunnels. Yeah, I'm pretty good on these. Warehouse, I might have to start using more warehouses. Train speed and +2 capacity per wagon. So that will be 2, 4, 6, 8 more capacity for my trains. I don't really think I need that right now, so I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt. +4 collection trucks. Sure. That sounds good. So now, yeah, we're gonna need the copper mine and start saving up points. Basically, I just need points to go forward, and this whole process will really generate points for me. You are not actually running, are you? Oh, you are running. Now you're not running, though. What was that? Expert maintenance. Yay, road speed. Nice. Okay, now it's sort of hit or miss whether or not this stuff actually works. Looks like we got lots. We could actually start making more cardboard. And this is now gathering. Now we have 9 buildings. 6 buildings in range for cardboard. Yeah. So now we could actually bump this up a little bit. Unfortunately, it would be very hard to do so. Fashion trends, office furniture. Yeah, we're not making office furniture at the moment. How is the storage in this? Yeah, see, the storage is going up. It's the destination. Like, this is a warehouse. Why does this only support 5 things? It can gather quite a bit. But it can't push out very much at all. So I think you gotta pair the warehouse with the truck depot, with like several truck depots, and be able to push out the material from there. So we can try that out. Instead of the destinations being the paper mills, have the destination be a truck warehouse, and then that can push out into the, sets of cardboard, because I want to produce more cardboard. We're actually not keeping these maxed out. That'll have to wait. Gotta save up some points. Even got another point here. What do we have a point in? Industry. Ooh, nice. We are gonna need copperworks first and foremost, before we can do anything else, because we need those copper wires and stuff. And so gathering, I've already unlocked the copper mine, but I'd like to get this second set here before we go into the oil stuff. I don't think we need a whole lot of oil for that first set of electronics, basically the telephone. So diodes require steel and glass, which we're actually making already, so that's good. And another point just landed. Farming. And unfortunately, we don't have anything to spend it on. So that's going to be a point that we're going to have for a while. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.